Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, React and Chill. I'm Dika. So, last time on Fruits Basket, there was nothing but sadness and sorrow. And it was nothing to do with Kyo's rejection of Honda's feelings. It had nothing to do with Akito. Well, the jury's still out on that one. It had nothing to do with the Soma curse. It was all to do with Cliff-kun. Yes, the cliff that legit crumbled. The earth was literally snatched away from Honda's feet and plunged her. Just as things were slowly mending, well, I wouldn't say slowly mending, but just as things were starting to mend between her and Akito, there was some sort of a pathway to a friendship, perhaps. That happened. That was the real antagonist of the show last week. But going back to what had happened last week, twice Honda had confessed and told Toru. That's the same person. Twice Honda, Toru confessed and told Kyo how she felt, and obviously because of not just him knowing full well that he's the cat spirit, feeling that he was essentially responsible for the death of Kyoko Honda, obviously Toru's mother, at that moment in time, and he always, the last thing he remembers her saying was, you know, I'll never forgive you, but I still believe that it had nothing to do with the situation that had happened. I would never forgive you. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the situation that just happened. I think that's got something more to do with the promise Kyo had made her when he was younger. So yes, like I was saying, Akito was on a rampage. That's when she clashed with Toru, and then Toru finally saw Akito. Like she found her. She finally saw her for the first time, and I think Honda could finally see Akito. Almost felt like she could relate to her, because of how she felt, the loneliness, seeing everyone moving forward, and she was still stuck in the position that she was in. Obviously, Kyo and Honda shared a kiss, even though Honda was unconscious for that. But that bit was really, really good. I was a complete emotional mess during that episode. She, even though potentially on the brink of death and other things, the last thing she was thinking about was hoping Kyo. No, not hoping, sorry. Last thing she was thinking about was, you know, Kyo was going to be okay. He was going to come out of this okay, and hoping the best for him. But one of my favourite things about that episode was how even everything between Akito and Toru's relationship, everything they went through, she was still holding out her hand for Akito, and, you know, saying that, you know, she's like, let's start from the beginning. I'll introduce myself, let's be friends. So that was really, really good. And again, very emotional, fantastic episode. I'm now looking forward to the aftermath of all of that. Of course, there are feelings still hanging up in the air. This newfound potential Akito, the steps she's taking forward for salvation, and just to see where everyone stands, because there's still a lot of stuff unresolved, and I'm just wondering where we're gonna go from here.
Union, I heard Honda's in the hospital. That true? Plus, I also heard Orange Hair Dude's been absent for days.
About that Honda girl? What exactly is she to you?
She's his mom.
Okay, no one thinks you're funny.
Oh.
Toru gave us the 1-minute summary of how she ended up here.
I'm the reason she got hurt.
You might think that, but Toru doesn't believe that her fall was anyone's fault.
You should know he's here too. As a patient, I shackled him to me, trampled his will. But even so, he won't blame me.
There was someone in his life he had to stay with. Someone who needed him.
And more complicated than that.
Aww.
It was the realization that I was the outsider here. That's what hurt the most.
So it's sad. At the same time, what Arisa had just said is true. Like, here she was repolishing and polishing and thinking about that one moment she had with Kureno, whereas he had this whole existence with Akito. Fair enough, that existence with Akito was never, not genuine, but almost forced upon, but it's actually really sweet that Arisa, like, she actually went and hugged She legit felt like an outsider, like almost as in how I to get involved or get in between this, and I think that's actually sad.
I didn't think you'd come, cause I don't deserve you. I need to leave. If I stay, she'll never forgive herself.
Well, in that case, go wherever you want to. Doesn't matter to me. I'll follow anywhere. But from now on, I'll be more than just a footnote.
I forgot to mention this. Maybe I have mentioned this. I can't remember that. With when Kureno had first met Arisa, I think that was the first bond or almost relationship that he had formed, independent from, say, Akito and the Somas and everything like that. So I think that's what makes this relationship just so much more special. And that look he gave her when she said, he needs to leave, but she's still willing to wait for him. And he said at the beginning, I don't deserve you, but she's still willing to wait for him.
Did I forget to lock up after us again?
Seriously?
Made it an easy conquest. It was wide open, so I slipped
Enough.
in. Great news. I'm glad. I was impressively worried about her. Also, the size of her boobs definitely increased.
I can't tell if you're trying to lighten the mood, brag, or sexually harass me.
All three. Of course.
Don't ever change, Hatsuharu.
What do you suppose that was? Is Kyo back?
I get that he has his own pain and his own reasons.
He's pissed. You can tell Yuki's
What?
annoyed. Oh.
Where were you?
Say what you want. Me being here would hurt her. It's better if she has you.
He doesn't even realize. Oh! Shit.
What does that mean?
Damn.
Can't protect her from what? But who the hell are you? Do you think you're some kind of superhero? But if I could be like you, I already would be! I wanted that! To be you!
Oh shit.
Go to hell. Go to hell!
Shit.
Go to hell! Go to hell! So did I! I admired you so much. And now, you had to go and say it first!
Just realised, fuck it up. So funny to sad really quick, but... And I said this last time that it's funny that all they ever needed to do was have a conversation, but Kyo always wanted to... We know that Kyo and the reasons why Yuki was like the centre of his hate, but Yuki did want to get close to Kyo. He even said it before, that he was actually jealous of him. Shit.
You're you. I'm me. And we can never be anything more. And face who we are.
Yeah.
You did protect her! But when you're with her, Miss Honda looks so happy. Do you seriously think I could do that? The guy you claim to admire gave you a pep talk. Get out there and do something about it.
God, it's too early to start crying. I just want them to hug now.
Before I see her, there's another stop I need to make.
Nobody's going to hate you, Hiro-chan. They'll understand. I'm sure of it.
Ah, did he tell her?
Excuse me, sir.
No, his dad. Of course.
Who said you could let him in here?
Arsehole. I was thinking Akito, but I forgot he has unfinished business with his deadbeat dad. I hope he tells his father where to go, like where to shove his judgmental, stupid, idiotic mindset and shove it right up his...
What do you want? You dare to set foot in this house without so much as a hint of guilt on your face? Like her death, that was your fault too.
Shut up.
Admit you killed her.
No, he
You
didn't.
won't get away with this just because you didn't physically hurt her.
It's my fault.
What a...
He admitted it. He finally admitted it.
I won't go in there. Not ever.
Exactly.
I'll live my life on the outside.
Somebody like you, living like a normal person.
And what about it? What about it? Fucking dick.
I won't let you, monster.
Oh my god, I swear. Okay, fine. I know I have my issues with Akito, but Kyo just end him. How dare he say, I won't let you live? You know, here Kyo is finally moving forward with his own resolve, with his own truth, and this dickhead, oh dear god.
I never want to see you again. Either of you.
It's his fault. Is it basically his fault that caused the mom to do
Those
what she
words,
did?
we'll never find out.
It was the...
Because you died. I wanted you to live. Go.
Ah! He'll kill me! Someone help!
Whoa,
He'll
dramatic
kill me!
bitch.
But regarding the cat, shall I have someone go and fetch him? He has something to tell his father anyway.
Oh.
Kyo is free.
What?
I'm destroying that cottage completely.
I'm too... Oh my goodness, I was trying my best not to tear up there. What a transition, wow. Akito.
Then don't. Stay exactly where you are. But I'm going. It's past time.
We have to move toward that something, or that someone.
Could we meet? There's something I want to give you.
Where are you right now? Wait for me. I want to see you. Time to say a prayer.
Will she still accept me?
She'll always accept you.
None of that matters. I love her. I love her.
And that's all that matters.
She ran like she was trying out for the track team.
Keisan!
No. I'm faster than you are, damn it! It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Oh, run after
How
her.
much I want her.
It's finished? Why? Oh my gosh, why am I crying? Crying. I think I should just come to the realization that fruit baskets just makes me cry. 100%. Like, oh. Wow, like the beginning, so many things happened. Oh, let's just recap. So, Arisa and Hana-chan, her friend, had found out that Akito was female. So they found out for the first time, and they also made the connection that the person Korona was talking about was Akito. That also made Arisa realize that she was like the third wheel. So they made almost like a promise to one another. Korona knew that, you know, Akito would always forever blame herself because of what had happened if he stays. But Arisa pretty much said, I will wait for you. So that was really, really sweet. My second, one of my favorite part of this whole episode is when Yuki was so angry at Kyo. And he was literally effing him up, fucking him up. Oh my god. And they both found out the admiration they had for each other. And Kyo was convinced Toru doesn't need me, she needs someone like you. Yuki basically proper effed him up because he was like, no, she doesn't. I mean, I cannot make her smile the way you do. I was ready to tear up then because they were finally essentially opening up to each other. And Yuki said, I'm you and you're me, and there are things that I can't give Toru and you can. So he basically told Kyo to put his big boy pants on and go get the woman of his dreams. Oh, my heart. Oh my god, and that bit with that dickhead. Oh, his father was just it's sad that Kyo had realised when he was a child at the time, he mentioned he didn't realise, but the dad hated both of them. He hated his mother for giving birth to Kyo, being the cat spirit, for being a zodiac spirit firstly and being the cat spirit. The dad started playing the blame game. Currently right now it doesn't look like the dad shows any remorse, but I feel like he's using the Kyo as a monster, get out of free jail card. You're a monster, you're the one who did this to my wife, you're the one who killed your own mother. When he was saying the same shit to her. So in all essence, drove his to suicide. you know, being put through that. I genuinely think Kyo's mom did care about him. But just like Kyo said, he's going to live. He's, unlike the crap he's been getting, not just from people around in the Soma family, but from his dad, he's going to move forward and live. He just wished his mum did the same. And, you know, it's hard when you have to move forward like this. Kisa was the first person that Hiro told because his curse is broken, which is actually really sweet. So I'm wondering if their relationship, well, he knows obviously what this also means, but I wonder if their relationship's going to start to develop further now, because she's worried she's still under the curse. Would that make him feel a certain way towards her? Crying makes me thirsty. Oh, the tears, replenishing the tears. And so yeah, that's when they saw Kyo going to his dad and talking about step by step, you have to move forward towards something, your goal. And Yuki realized what he needs to move forward to is Machi. I kept calling her Machi, so I apologize. It's Machi. So he has to move forward towards Machi. And it was sweet when she had called and she said, I've got something to give you, and he ran out of the door. He was going to see her. I feel like we already know what he feels, how he feels about her, because he was almost ready to tell her that he, you know, about his predicament. So he's running for his girl, and it's so sweet at the end, which again, when Kyo finally got to the hospital and he saw Honda and he was trying to think about, you know, why do I love her? What about her? Do I love her? Will she accept me? And when he saw her, and it was almost like, you know what, it doesn't matter, I just do, which was so sweet, because I think that's the second time the first time I cried out of happiness is what Akito said. So I'll come back to that before I get emotional. So yes, the second time was when I think he finally accepted that I just love her. It doesn't matter what it's about her, I just do. And then obviously she ran away, but then he ran after her. He wasn't going to run away this time, and he ran after her, and I was like crying. I was just so emotional, like, what the hell's wrong with me? But I think what hit me in the feels, which almost got me when Yuki and Kyo were fighting, was when the head maid, which that scene almost worried me, because I didn't know what she was going to do when she was going on about how young people can change. I don't want to change. I thought she was going to do something, but when she was like, should we go get him? And then she was like, no, Akito was like, no, I'm going to go to the dad myself. I'm going to say Kyo's free. She was going to destroy the house. Those were genuine tears of happiness. I didn't know what this meant for Akito in terms of what she was thinking going forward. And, you know, she's always played the Kyo, I hate you, you're disgusting card. But the fact that she was going to go there and say, you know, Kyo's free, he could do whatever he wants. I'm going to destroy that house. He's not going to be locked up. I started crying. But I think it's because of everything we find out about Kyo, that he was going to find out. I don't know if Akito was going to tell Kyo, but she was going to tell the dad to basically back off. He's free. He could do whatever he wants. I think with Kyo's dad, in Kyo for the death, even though it was his fault, and he is so adamant to get justice for the death of his wife, that when Kyo was like, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to live my own life, he was like, you're not going to, I'm not going to let you. That, my blood was boiling, because I just felt like he just needed someone to blame for what happened. And so, a lot of emotional moments, freaking hell. I came into this episode hoping we were going to get some good resolution, some good stuff coming, you know, full circle, but I didn't expect myself to start crying in certain aspects, so I apologise. Oh, but there were happy tears. There were crying, happy tears, not sad and despair. So now both Yuki and Kyo are running to the loves of their lives. Akito is going to tell Kyo's dad to go suck my dick. And, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, I'm excited. This is a good episode. I'm so happy for Kyo finding, I think, pure happiness. And I'm really excited, hopefully moving forward, the relationship between Kyo and Yuki, now that they've kind of know they're going to hopefully start building a relationship full of mutual respect now for one another. So I'm really excited for the both of them. But that was all. Thank you so much. This was a good episode. I didn't expect to cry the way I did. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Akito's growth I wrote down, which was she's definitely, after what happened with Honda, she's definitely... I know I go back and forth saying Toru and Honda, I just need to keep her name at one, but what happened with Toru, it's definitely changed her perspective of a lot of things. So I started the season, or a couple of episodes ago, so angry at Akito, but now I'm just, oh, well done. But no, that was some serious good. I'm so happy for the change she's going through. But yes, time to quickly wrap up. That was another good episode. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and that like button. Let me know your thoughts about this episode down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys next time.